Hello everyone, this is our project for the course CSCI548 under Professor Knobloch and Professor Zekli at the University of Southern California. Our application is titled Panorama Art and the group members for the project are Hardik Desai and Shaarif Zia. So it is difficult for an art lover to search an artwork of his or her choice among millions of artworks spanning over thousands of museums. Although one can manually search by visiting each museum or its website, but it is cumbersome for the art enthusiast to do so. So the aim of our project is to allow the art lovers to search and locate conveniently the artwork of their choice, and it also gives them an opportunity to analyze related artworks, their artist and the museums. So now let's begin with our application. This is our first page where the user is prompted to enter the query of his choice. Our application handles both single word query as well as phrase queries. First, let us look at the single word query. Let's say if the user wants to see all the artworks related to forest. So here you can see that all the artworks related to forest are shown on the right hand side, and all the museums where these artworks are kept are located on the left hand side on the Google map. The result shows the title, the artist name, the technique type and the image for each artwork. The interesting thing here to notice is that there are few artworks in the result set which does not contain the keyword forest but yet are relevant results. For example, as you can see in the first artwork, the title does not contain the word forest, but as it is a relevant result, it shows up in the result set. This is because the title contains the word wood, which is synonymous to the word forest. Now, if I click on the image of any artwork, we can see the details of that particular artwork. Now moving on to the next feature. The artist name and the technique type both are itself a hyperlink. So now let's say if I click on the artist name Ansel Adams, we can see that it shows all the artworks created by Ansel Adams. Similarly, we can see the artworks on the right hand side and the museums on the left hand side. So here it shows two museums, San Francisco Museum of Modern Art and Oakland Museum of California. Again, you can click on the image and get the details, and you can click on the museum and get the artworks of Ansel Adams for that particular museum. So for example, if I click on SF MoMA, we can see the results for the artist Ansel Adams at the museum, San Francisco Museum of Modern Art.
Now if the user wants to see all the artworks of the category photograph, then the user can click the technique link and see similar search results drilled down by technique type. Similarly, here we can see the result set on the right hand side and the corresponding museums on Google Map on the left hand side. These two things can also be done on the first page of the search results. So this is how we see the power of linked data. Now let's say if the user wants to see the artwork only for a particular museum, then the user can click on the corresponding marker on the map and the result set is updated to show the results drilled down to the particular museum. Let's say if we click on the Getty, then we can see the result set of the artworks drilled down to show the results of Getty specifically. So here we can see the results of Getty. Now let's say if the user is very inquisitive and wants to know the details of the museum, for example, how much painting does it have or how much sculpture does it have etc., then the user can simply click on the link given in the information window of the marker. So say suppose I click on the link here, it shows me the statistical analysis of the artwork techniques at SF MoMA. So here we can see that there are in total 370 photographs and 33 sculptures, etc. So moving on to the next part. Now, as Shaarif mentioned earlier that our application also handles phrase queries, let's see an example for the phrase query landscape with river. So here we can see that the result set for all the artwork related to the phrase query are shown on the right hand side and the related museums are shown on the left hand side on the map. The implementation of the phrase query was done using our algorithm, which starts with tokenizing the phrase query, removing the stop words, and performing lemmatization and comparing it with the artworks. So, this is how our project aims to relieve the users of the painstaking process of searching his or her favorite artwork by consolidating the data from different museums at one place. And finally, we would like to thank Professor Knobloch and Professor Zeckley for their continued support throughout our project. Thank you.